Yo, what's going on, guys? Today it's been a massive update with Pokemon, with a mythical Pokemon coming out, being released, and also 4 new raids, being the Gen 1 starters, the Kanto starters, Charmander, Squirtle and Bulbasaur, with also really delicious rewards, which I'll get into later, and also Mewtwo, which isn't catchable, but it's a really good raid because it gives you so much candy for all your hyper training needs. So far we don't know too much about the new mythical Pokemon. We know it's called Zarude, unless I pronounce it badly, and it's also a dark grass type, which is similar to Cacturne. So I'm guessing this Pokemon is going to be quite weak to bug types, and it's going to have loads of weaknesses because grass types has the most weaknesses out of every single typing. And yeah, so I hope it's going to bring a lot of change to the VGC, but we'll have to see. It looks pretty cool. It's gonna have a nice typing. I don't know how popular Cacturne was in other VGC formats, but I'm looking hyped to it because there's not really that many good grass type Pokemon or any sub grass type classes which has like good usage, apart from maybe Venusaur. Venusaur's pretty sick. Hope we get some more information very soon and see if we can be able to catch it in like a max raid battle. That'd be so sick. Alright, and for the new raid dens, we have awesome new drops. So for the first 3, we have the Gen 1 starters, the Kanto starters, which are new to the raid event dens, and these drops are really pretty good because you get a toxic orb, a flame orb and a life orb. So these are quite costly. They're around 25 BP, or even harder to get, being you have to grind out the Pokemon Stadium Leon battle for a while to even have a chance of getting one of these toxic orbs or flame orbs. So if your Conkeldurr is missing a flame orb, this is now your chance to get a nice and easy flame orb. Also nice allotment of candies, same to everything else, but also we scroll down, Mewtwo, which is a level 100 raid, which is really hard. I've tried a few times, I failed a few times, but it's doable. It is possible to do. Just bring something that's good against psychic types, such as, I don't know. But he drops a lot of candy, so and I don't think it's too difficult to do if you have a right composition. You can farm these Mewtwo dens quite easily. He drops ability capsules, which are really limited, so you should be farming Mewtwo's out of your mind here for these ability capsule, because it's easier if you drop a shiny and it's on the wrong ability, you can quickly change it to another ability really quickly, unless it's separated by hidden and standard abilities. Usually standard abilities have 2 abilities that you can change from, and hidden abilities usually have 1 unique one. It gives you pearls. I think this is a pearl. Gives you some proteins, which are really nice, and also a hell of a lot of candy. 20 candy, 20 loads of big candies and small candies, and Everstone's like really should farm this Pokemon. And also it's quite nice of them to actually include the Gen 1 Kanto starters, because not a lot of people have Pokemon home, so they can't transfer a lot of Pokemon, and these are becoming viable next season. So it's really nice that they are actually giving away the starters for free instead of having to beg people for a trade, which I did because I didn't know this was happening. If they announced this was going to happen, like each of these are going to be released with a max raid, then that would be really awesome. But we still haven't seen the other raid dens, such as the important ones, such as the Gen 7 starters, which are also included in next week's basically next week's update, where when they're actually legal for VGC usage. And also Alolan Ninetales and Alolan Persian and other hidden abilities. They haven't actually announced that yet, so we've got to stay tuned for that, but for now it's a pretty good start. I was pretty mad at Game Freak for not actually allowing you to be able to catch these if this is your first Pokemon game, but you know, if they're gonna do this for the rest of the other Pokemon that are unavailable for Pokemon Home or trade, this is quite nice, so props to them. and also giving away loads of rare items such as the Flame Orb, Life Orb, and the Toxic Orb. Alright, let's try finding them. So the first thing to do to find your new to get the new wild update is to go to the mystery gifts and go to get the wild update. So always, like usual, and we'll get the update for the 3 Kanto starters and the Mewtwo. I think I'll be trying to work out a good strategy to farm the Mewtwo, so watch out for that. Yeah. Alright, we were updated. Let's connect to the internet. Let's look for some raids. If there's any quick raids we can quickly join, we'll do that. We'll quickly do one of each raid, and then we'll try to get a Mewtwo raid in as well. And here we go. Here's a Mewtwo raid. Let's see if we can do it. So I would say you'll probably have to get like level 100 Pokemon. Yeah, Dark type probably, preferably a level 100 Dark type, because Psychic moves don't affect the Dark types. But we'll try with our level 100 Zamazenta. Let's see how that fares with the battle. And let's confirm if it is actually catchable or not catchable. Alright, heading into battle now. Are you guys ready for some juicy Mewtwo action? Has the music changed? Not really. Nope, no change. But the cry is different because all Pokemon has a different cry. Man, he is looking menacing. Let's see how much damage we actually can do with a Behemoth Dash and stuff like that. The Tyranitar is a pretty good pick here, I'd say, because he's a Dark type, so Psychic type things don't work. But he's also got a Fighting type move as well, I think. So you gotta watch out for that one as well. So that's really good. The Tyranitar is Dynamaxing. Hopefully it's got a weakness policy like usual, but probably not, because if you use a weakness policy in max trade, you don't get it back. Whoa, nice Prankster Grimmsnarl. We got some screens going. Special Thief. Pretty good. A little bit of damage, even through the shield, so that's quite nice. And he's also got Max Flare as a move, so watch out for that as well. Oh, that was a critical hit, so that's why it did a lot more damage than it should. Cleared away the Sandstorm, which is really nice for us, because we don't take residual damage from our own guy. And it's got Calm Mind, so that's gonna be quite scary in a few rounds. Luckily, I'm a master dodger. Right, it takes 4 moves before it gets to us. What? Whoa, that's pretty broken, dude. So this is probably like a sneak peek of what the DLC is gonna be like, with how they're gonna introduce legendaries into the scheme of things. They're gonna probably do like level 100 legendary Pokemon, big raids like these, and it's pretty difficult actually. So yeah. He's taking legitimately no damage. It's probably as hard as the Toxtricity raid right now is. Well, actually probably like 2 times harder than the Toxtricity raid right now. I mean, the Toxtricity raid is pretty difficult, I have to say. Especially when people are wasting their turns with full restores, because there's only so many turns, right? Well, that's pretty good. He's stealing, he's a thief, dude. He stole the buffs. Awesome. He's got Blizzard as well. Blizzard, Fire, Calm Mind. Okay. He looks like a badass. His animations are pretty sick, actually. Goodbye, world. Oh, I took that pretty well. Yeah, that is a level 100 damage. That was a lot of damage. I'm so glad that the Tyranitar actually dodged that, because it was gonna. I think it would have died. Okay, so this is the first bit of shield gone. Does it do a lot of damage? Not too bad actually. First set of shields gone. Let's see if this guy can bring into the next shield here. Whoa, that's halfway. So it's probably got 2 sets of shields then, this Mewtwo. Doesn't seem too difficult to farm actually, to be honest with you. Oh wait, I've only used it 3 times and I've run out of Behemoth Bashes. That's no good. Taunt, that's pretty good because of the Calm Minds, but Marsh Shadow is also good at stealing the boost, so he's kind of hindering us now. Wait, that didn't even get into the second set of shield, only that got into the second set. Wow, that's crazy. He's quite tanky. So this is probably the last set. I'll be surprised if it had a 3rd set. Side Strike. Max Flare. No, that light screen came in really handy. Oh, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm okay. Another hit? No, I'm just pretty fast. It's just my turn. That is actually starting to do a lot of damage now. This is 2 shields worth. Nice. So Grimmsnarl is a pretty good Pokemon to use in this raid battle too. Marsh Shadow is nice. I haven't played that generation, so I don't know what's good and what's not. I guess I can only use Crunch now, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it's got 2 sets of shields. It's actually relatively quite easy actually. Although there is a light screen here that is also really helpful to you know, mitigate a lot of this special damage. So Grimmsnarl with screens is pretty good, but anyone with a fast screen is pretty good. Doesn't have to be a Grimmsnarl, but Grimmsnarl is nicely a dark type as well, so it doesn't actually take too much damage from Side Strike. Oh, this is the first KO, and that's me. Feels bad, man. But this should kill. I wish I got my attack off before I died. Yeah. But these guys should be able to solo it quite easily. Yeah, there should be only 2 sets of shield. So one shield at around 90% HP, another shield set at around 40%, it looks like, 45%. No, it's not too hard, it's not too difficult, but I'm guessing these guys have done a lot of these raids, so Grimmsnarl is really awesome with light screens. Any level 100 Pokemon is also good, but we'll test out a few more things to see what else is decent against Mewtwo to easily farm those 20 candies. And it doesn't take too long. This is maybe the 4th turn, I'd say. No, it's about the 5th turn, so it's quite quick. It's quite quick. And it dies after the 2nd set, like easily. It easily dies after the 2nd set of shields. Nice. And you actually just don't get an option to catch it. So maybe later on you'll get an option. And it also drops bottle caps. So people low on bottle caps. I didn't even notice that was a bottle cap, but you have bottle caps here, so really useful to hyper train stuff. And a lot of goodies as well. 20 candy. 20 large candy, 10 extra large. Yep, you should be farming this guy all day, every day. I'll be farming this guy all day, every day. And yeah, awesome. So let's see if we have any quick raids here. We have a Charmeleon raid. See if we can get in. Nice, and we got in. Let's switch Pokemon here quickly. So I'm guessing this will be a nice, quick, easy two-shot. I think the Gen 1 starters won't be too difficult, but the Mewtwo, around 5-6 turns I'd say, and you're good to go. I'm wondering if this Charmeleons that you can get has any properties for Gigantamax. Stubby Doggo. Alright, Stabby Doggo. Okay. So you should, if you guys haven't got a Flame Orb yet, you should definitely farm this guy for Flame Orbs. It's really awesome. If you have a Conkeldurr or any Pokemon with guts that don't have one at the moment, because it's really hard to find. Well, it's not hard to find, you just have to put a lot of time into it. Or, well, it depends how lucky you are. So I've seen someone get it in 50 minutes, seen someone never get it. Like me, I've done it like around 15 times or so, and I haven't have a whiff of it yet. I've seen a Toxic Orb, but I haven't seen a Flame Orb just yet. Kind of annoying, but it's fine. This guy 2 turns and it's a kill. I think we would have killed it if someone died Gigantamax, because it would have taken 2 shields off, but that's fine. Alright, this should be the last hit. Whoop! And it's gone. Yeah, I'll catch it. Why not? I'll try to catch it. I'll catch it whatever. If I catch it, I catch it. If I don't catch it, I don't catch it. But you guys should be catching it if you don't have the Gen 1 starters already. Actually, no, not this one, because this one's actually in the game. But the other two that is not currently in the game at the moment, you should definitely catch those two, because with the hidden ability as well, because they're more useful with the hidden ability than without. So make sure you catch those with the hidden ability. And I didn't see if I got a Flame Orb in this one. Saw some berries, I didn't scroll down though. Damn. But I'll be well, let's see, right? Let's see if I got a Flame Orb. Yeah, I got the Flame Orb. It's a 50% chance. This is where you can just farm your Flame Orbs. Yeah, pretty easy, right? Pretty easy. I didn't even see it, and I got a Flame Orb. Awesome. So farm your orbs here, guys. It's really nice to have, and yeah, let's keep on going. So I just looked at my raid feed, and there's nothing around. So let's check around in my own map to see if I have any spawns. Okay, there's a one spawn over here. Let's go to it and see what's crack-lacking. Alright, looks like we found a Squirtle. Not too sure if that's a Squirtle though. Can't see it. It kind of looks like a Charmander, but we'll see. It looks like a Squirtle to me, so we're gonna go for it. I think it says water. I don't know. It's underneath my webcam, so yeah. So in this one, you can get a life orb here. It's really nice that I got a Flame Orb in the last one, because I am missing a Flame Orb, but I'm down to get some free life orbs too. Loads of Pokemon are running life orbs for better counts. You know, the weird thing is, I have not seen a Bulbasaur yet. Like in any videos, in any dens, I have not seen a Bulbasaur yet, which is kind of weird. But we'll try to hunt for a Bulbasaur. I think maybe no one likes Bulbasaur, but oh well. We'll want it. We want it in our lives, so we're gonna find a Bulbasaur. Alright, here we go. We're in our Squirtle battle. He looks pretty badass in the max raid, I've gotta say. Looks like he's ready for action. can't wait to use Shell Smash in a Blastoise team for Season 3. Whoa, first time seeing Bolton Dynamax. Aru, it says. Okay, let's see his damage. He's probably the fastest Pokemon here. Never mind. Okay, he should die even free shield, it looks like. I think this is a 3-star raid instead of 4-star. Charmeleon was a 4-star raid, so that's why it took a little bit more. Oh, he's got Shell Smash. Damn, girl. So make sure, guys, if you're catching your this is the first time catching your starters, make sure you get the hidden ability ones. I'm pretty sure they're available as in these event dens, because they're really important for, oh my god, look at that damage. They're really important for VGC next season, because the hidden abilities are way better than the standard abilities that you get from the starters, because you get Torrent, something fire that boosts up your fire damage when you're low on HP, and also Overgrowth, which boosts grass type power moves when you're low HP. Whereas their hidden abilities are unique, and I haven't caught one of these yet, but you know, what are you gonna do? So as you can see, it's pretty likely that you get some life orbs, and you can also farm these TMs, which are very popular too. Alright, next we have to find our Bulbasaur, and we are gonna farm Mewtwo's out of our mind because loads of resources. Yo, Bulbasaur was legitimately the hardest to find. Like, this took me a good 20 minutes to find one Bulbasaur. Holy balls. Well, we finally got it, so let's get to action. Okay, let's get into battle. Man, this one was really hard to find. And look at that Bulbasaur. Wait, that's the Ivysaur. Whoa, that's cool. That's nice. So this one you get Toxic Orb, which is, I don't think it's that important, but it's cool to farm. It's quite rare, so you might get a few trades out of it. But people trading Flame Orbs for Master Balls, well, feels bad for you guys, because there's none of that anymore. But this was really good for everyone else that wasn't, you know, I just got the bare essentials for online battles and stuff, which is pretty awesome. Whoa, I didn't even get it to halfway. This guy is tanky, dude. Oh no, it got to the shield, so I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Oh, he's quite tanky as well, actually. And no one's Dynamaxing, so it's gonna take a little while. Awesome, should be over right now. This turn. So most of the Kanto starters, 1 or 2 turns and you win the raid. Mewtwo, you'll win the raid around 5 to 6 turns. Unless you're fainting too much, then you probably won't be able to do it. I would say if you don't clear the shield, if you have like 2 faints by the first shield, you probably won't be able to do it. But other than that, it should be alright. Yeah, make sure you farm your hidden ability starters, which is really important, and also each unique orbs that you get from these guys, which is the Flame Orb, Toxic Orb, and Life Orbs. Life Orb and the Flame Orb are the most useful ones to have, because Flame Orb is really hard to get, and Life Orb you want abundance of that, because a lot of Pokemon can use a Life Orb. Toxic Orb, stock it up just in case if it becomes popular. and you want to stock up on loads of candy, loads of TMs, a lot of berries, a lot of, you know, just basically everything, and also lots of experience candies and bottle caps for hyper training needs for potential teams in the future. This is, yeah, that's basically it that you have to find in this wild update, the most useful things, and hopefully you guys enjoy this type of video. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe, and peace out, guys. Remember to keep AFK farming.